You know, I really don't understand this thing right here. I do not understand this growing epidemic of parents who have deciding that their child is not what God made their child to be.
Because I want it to be a boy.
We have so many parents now who are being disillusioned, being deceived by the devil, and dressing up their boys like girls and their girls like boys. From infant, from as toddlers, little children 6 and 7 years old, dressing a boy up to be a girl and a girl to be a boy, talking about they told me they didn't want to be a girl or they didn't want to be a boy. Little children tell you a lot of things, but we don't run to do it. They're dressing up all the time and stepping into mommy's high heels and doing all of these things. They like to pretend. It is the job of a parent to protect their child, not to corrupt their child. Why would you condemn your child to a life of unhappiness, to mess up their minds like that? You are deceiving your child to be raising them up in a gender that is not ordained by God, because the gender that God intended for them to have is the gender that God gave to them and gave to you. This thing that's growing up in the gay community, this transgender thing, was years ago, it was such a small thing. They were just like kind of oddballs on the block. Nobody really paid a lot of attention to them. Now this thing has exploded. Now it's a big thing. And everybody, they're rushing to do this. The young girls and the young boys and all kinds of, they're all coming out looking, dressing up, all this stuff on YouTube, all these children, teenagers, and all of them coming out as girl or boy, whatever. Not ashamed, not afraid. The devil is a liar. And he will steal your mind. And he'll have you look in the mirror and tell you how good you look as a boy and how beautiful you are as a girl. And we need to stop calling these young boys beautiful and call them handsome. We must speak life into our children. And that is not to say, I have a friend who's a grandmother, right? And her little grandson, one of her little grandsons would wanted to go out and jump rope. When he'd see the girls out there jumping rope, he wanted to go jump rope. Let him jump rope. She called to him, stop jumping rope. Don't do that. Don't. He wasn't thinking about being a little girl. He just wanted to have fun. That looked like fun to him. We put all these things, all this sexual stuff, we throw it on them. We layer the children with it. They don't come into the world thinking about sex. They're not thinking about being a girl or a boy and all of this stuff. And there was this family that came on one of these shows with Barbara Walters. And the mother said, well, he wants everything pink. And they had this young baby, and she was a girl, and everything she had was pink. And everything he had was blue. Now, their attention has been diverted from him to the baby. And he just wants some of the parents' attention. It doesn't take a psychic rocket science to figure this stuff out. Get rid of pink and blue. Get rid of that. And put some attention on your son. Don't give all your attention to the daughter, and he's sitting there thinking that the difference is his mind. It doesn't function like rational like ours. He's thinking it's the pink. It has to do with the pink and the color. And that you'll start paying attention to him too. And so now they start dressing him up as a little girl. Because he wants to be like the little sister. He wants their love and attention. Understand this. We put these things upon our children. Don't lay these burdens upon these children. Don't corrupt them with this madness. And then you got these teenagers and things coming into the life. Coming into homosexuality. This transgender thing. On a large scale. On a large scale. My Lord. Taking pills to deepen their voice and grow facial hairs, and going in and having their breasts cut, and boys going in to take pills to develop breasts and this and that and to soften their voices. This is insanity. It is demonic. It is the devil. It is the work of the devil. Biblical text tells us that our bodies do not belong to us. They are the temple of God. He resides within us. We are to respect his temple, not tattoo it all up, pierce it all up, and deface the temple of God. He has graced us with this temple. Scripture tells us that we're a little lower than angels. He is our creator. He is our creator. And he created us to be as he would have us to be, not as we want to be or feel we were born. When you talk about, oh, I've always felt that I was a boy, come on, that's the devil. He's messing with your mind. It is the devil. And for these parents that play these games, this is lying. When you walk around calling these boys or these people that you knew to be a man, call them her. That's a lie. And you're falling into the trap of the devil. You become a liar. You can't play these games and be holy. We cannot lie. And we cannot play demonic games. My Lord. I'm not against people. I'm not against homosexuality. I'm not going to go into judgment for you. We all will be judged for the sins that we bear, what we do. But it would be wrong for me not to tell you what is right when I know it is right and nobody else is saying anything. It's wrong. It's demonic. Don't let the devil use you. The devil's desire is to kill, steal, and to destroy. He wants to destroy your manhood. He wants to destroy your womanhood. He wants to kill you and make you hate yourself. I never liked what I looked like. I hated me. I never even wanted to look in mirrors. It's amazing. I have this camera pointing at me right now. But when I became saved and sanctified, and he gave me eyes to see, I saw me in a different light. I didn't see me as I used to see me. I never liked looking at me. Never liked looking. I hated me. I never thought I looked as good as my sisters or my brothers. I never wanted to take pictures because I was deceived. And now when I look at pictures of myself, now when I see myself, I have to laugh. I take a ton of pictures. I'm click, 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 click. When I start, because first of all, it takes me a lot of pictures for me to even like myself, any one picture. Because that's how many pictures it takes for me to get one that I might like. But I have to laugh when I see me because I realize that I was not that ugly creature that I thought I was, but I thought I was that for over 30 or 40 years. I was deceived that long. But thank God, he loved me and gave me eyes to see. And he did not make anyone who is ugly. He did not make anything that he did not call good. So however you perceive yourself, but understand this is just the devil. He's blinding you and giving you to see what you want to see. So when you look at your child and you think you see femininity, that's the devil tricking you. He's tricking you.